welcome back guys to another episode of Wallace and Gromit in Fright to the Bumblebees, and let's have a quick pick up from where we left off sort of thing. So if we click on continue, it'll tell us where we left off from. It says the story so far, and this is the date and time, whatever. Wallace needs 3 miracle ingredients to grow his flowers on the quick and get Paneer his honey. Growteen energizes the Strongium. Wallace has obtained his Growteen, and Crumb has gone off to fight the invaders. Let's load it. And okay, here we go. We're back, and we've got the Growteen bar. Let's see, there it is. What else do we need? Remind us, Wallace.
Now then, which ingredients am I still missing? Energides and Strongium. My task is 33.33% complete.
How great. Well, that's quick thinking, I like maths. Shall we go up and let's try and get the Energides? I think that'll be the quickest. This might be quite a short episode. Anyway, let's head upstairs. There we go. Now, did we need something from here? We might have done. Let me just think. Let me think for a while. We go to the kitchen. Poke. Sorry, that's just one of the things I say, poke. It's like pokey-okey or okie-dokie. It's just, I don't know. I grew up saying that. Don't judge me. Shoot upstairs. I'm sorry again. It's been quite a while since I last played this. Yes, that's what we need. We need to take this cheese from Wallace's bedside table, cabinet, whatever you want to call it.
Last night's bedtime snack. Gorgonzola makes a nice change from Wensleydale.
Even though Wensleydale is his favourite. Look, there's a little tennis racket here.
That's the racket Gromit used when he took the cup at the Brambleton Open, K9 Division.
K9 Division. Well, good for you, Gromit. Let's head downstairs again, shall we? That's all we needed from here. Again, guys, this is how to get the Energide batteries from the Sniffer 3000. That's right. And in the last episode we got, I showed you how to get this remote, so if you missed that, then go back to the last episode. At the very beginning, actually, of the last episode, it tells you how to get the, I tell you how to get the remote. And we need that to get the Energides, so let's go out into the garden. We're going to have to head into town. Go up here. I wonder where Major Crumb is. He's not sitting on his bench, is he? Would he be? I think we automatically head to town now. We are. Because there's nothing for us in the street anymore, because Major Crumb isn't there. So if when we walk past Paneer, he'll give us a map to fast travel places. Either the street, which I don't think we can do anymore, because we don't need to go there anymore. So it's between West Wallaby Street, where we live, and this town.
Ah, Mr. Wallace!
So let's talk to Mr. Paneer, shall we?
Mr. Wallace, I've got something for you.
Much obliged.
Okay, and if we look at this, select the map. Yeah. Fig 1, home. So that's home. Fig 2, West Wallaby Street. Fig 3, town centre. So we can teleport between these now instead of walking all the way. So we can right click to exit like it says at the bottom. Let's do that. And what we're also going to need is this cheese right here. Should we talk to him again? I don't know what happens.
Have you come to deliver my order?
It's not quite ready yet, I'm afraid.
You're not going to disappoint me. Not after yesterday's little incident.
Oh, no. You can count on from B to U.
Okay, we're going to need to take this.
That looks like... Can it really be cheese?
Indeed it is, Wallace. Wensleydale, your favourite?
And am I to take it that these are...
Yes, free samples. Go on, tuck in.
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Panea. One for now. And one for later.
If you notice in that cutscene, Wallace did actually eat the stick, and I would not recommend doing that in real life. Just
Forget,
saying.
Mr. Wallace. 50 gallons by sunset.
Okay, Mr. Panea. Jeez, you won't carry on. Don't stop, will you? I was going to say you won't carry on, but that's exactly what we don't want him to do.
If it isn't Wallace. I had a notion he'd be nosing round the police station this morning.
This is... Let me think of his name. Oh, don't tell me. Officer something. Policeman Plod. No, it's not. Oh, I can't remember. We'll talk to him in a minute and it will remind me. So if you look through these bars, you might need the handkerchiefs for this.
Oh, there's Miss Sniffer 3000, banged up like a common criminal. Oh, breaks my heart. That cheese detector's not a bad machine, just a bit overkeen. It's all the Energides in its system. Energides? It seems to me, yes. Energides is one of the ingredients in Rex Armstrong's quick-grow muscle formula. I used my last Energide battery to fuel the Sniffer. I'll have to get it back if I want to finish the formula.
That's exactly what we're going to have to do. So we're going to have to right click to exit right now. So, oh, wait. No, we need to do something now. What we need to do is open up our inventory, if it'll let me. I know I'm pressing the wrong key, that's why, duh. And it can be any one of these cheeses, Gorgonzola or Wensleydale. Shall we do the Gorgonzola? Just because. And we're going to have to throw this underneath the cot. Ready? Let's do it. It could have been any one. You just got to remember which one you threw underneath. So I got to remember that's Gorgonzola underneath the bed, so I can right click to exit now. And now we need to talk to this guy.
Morning, Constable Dibbins.
You're off to an early start today. Not planning any more visits to the shops, are you?
Oh, no. Yesterday was a one-off. I'm in town on business.
Is that so?
Constable Dibbins, that's his name, there we go. And what we're going to have to do now... Hang on, let me just show you what happens if we don't do it correctly. So, if we comment on this, if we endorse, sorry, on this.
I noticed you received my petition for early release of the Sniffer 3000, Constable Dibbins.
Yes. And I notice it's attracted the signatures of just one man and his dog.
We're only appealing for natural justice.
But your blinking cheese detector thingamy, what do you call it, destroyed an entire grocery store.
Teething problems. It's still only a prototype.
A prototype? It's a villain, if you ask me. A diabolical device. You can see that in its face.
My machine isn't evil, Constable Dibbins. It's just got a short fuse and a few loose nuts.
We'll see. I'm going to formally interview this glorified tin can of yours, and if it can convince me that it's not a menace to society, then perhaps I'll release it into your custody. You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you.
Right, there's nothing we can do here now, only because we didn't do a step that, before we tried to do this interrogation sort of thing. So we can't do it.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
So this is what will happen if we don't do it right. So we have to right click to exit now.
I was right about this heap of scrap. It's wired for wickedness. We've had our little chat.
And?
I'm afraid there's no talking to your Sniffer. Hardwired for criminality, I'd say.
So what we're going to have to do it properly is we're going to have to convince Constable Dibbins to take his hat off. So what we're going to have to do is talk about his hat.
Must be awfully hot under that helmet, I reckon. A sunny day like today.
It's a trifle sweltering, yes. But danger and discomfort are all in the line of duty for an officer of the law, though most folk don't appreciate it.
So what we have to do quickly before he puts his hat back on is open this, put Wensleydale or other cheese you have, and put it into his hat, his helmet, quickly. Then he'll put it back on his head, and voila! So now, Constable Dibbins has got Wensleydale or Gorgonzola in his helmet depending on what you've chosen. I've chosen Wensleydale, so I'm going to have to remember that Wensleydale is in his helmet. Next what we do is we have to endorse again, and then he'll go and do the interrogation again, but this time things will be different, and you'll see why later.
Can you see fit to grant my appeal, Constable Dibbins?
Not on your Nelly. That heap of nuts and bolts is now but trouble. Couldn't give me a single straight answer when I tried to interrogate it.
It only responds to certain commands. I know, I programmed it. Perhaps you could try a gentler approach?
What? I'll have another chat with it. More friendly-like.
Oh, yes. Much obliged, Constable Dibbins.
I ain't promising nothing, mind. Time we had a little chat. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
So as you can see, Wallace automatically comes here to the window. So what we've got to do first is take out our remote control.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
And because we need to get it to look at Constable Dibbins, we put Wensleydale in his helmet. So switch it to the Wensleydale setting, and then it will turn around and detect that she is in his helmet, and it will make it look like he's looking at him. So we've got to select Wensleydale first. Of course, if you've chosen Gorgonzola, then select Gorgonzola, and then it will look at Constable Dibbins then. I'll just unpause this now.
That's more like it. Now you've had time to think, what can you tell me about what happened yesterday? Feel bad about what you did, do you?
Now we've got to make it look like he's crying, and it makes a kind of rusty squeaking noise which sounds like he's crying when you select Gorgonzola or Wensleydale. It depends which cheese you threw under the cot. For me it was Gorgonzola, so I'm going to select it.
That's what you did. He's weeping. Maybe this contraption's got feelings after all. Now, I want a truthful answer. If I release you from custody, will you do it again?
Now, Rotterdam, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, this one here is a cheese that we can't get a hold of in this game, so we have to select this, because if the Sniffer 3000 cannot detect a certain cheese within its area, it will shake its head to let you know that there's no cheese nearby. So, and it will also shake its head to answer Constable Dibbins to say no, I won't do it again, and then it will get released. So we've got to select Rotterdam now, no matter what you've chosen. So the third one is always Rotterdam, so select that.
Well, I'll be damned. The prisoner has been interviewed.
Yes?
And having exhibited signs of repentance, I am prepared to release you into your protective custody, provided, Wallace, you give me an assurance that you'll keep your blinking eye on him. Or it. Or whatever he answers to.
Oh, I'll keep an eye on him, Constable Dibbins. You have my word on that.
Hey, look at that. We've got the Energides. we've got the Energide battery, so we've got Protein Bar and Energides. Congratulations guys, you've got 2 out of 3 ingredients. In the next episode we'll work on getting the 3rd, which is Strongium. Check back next time. Shall we talk to Constable Dibbins once more? Let's see what he says. Let's do it.
Here on business, you say, Wallace? What line are you in these days?
Honey, Constable Dibbins, from B to U, piped fresh to your home or workplace daily. Do you have a sweet tooth, Constable?
Well, I have been known to dollop it on a crumpet now and again.
Then perhaps you'd like to subscribe.
I only procure my honey from reputable sources.
But we are a reputable source. What are you talking about? Anyway guys, like I said, check back in the next episode for me to reveal to you how to get the last and 3rd ingredient. 3rd and last. Whichever way round you want it to be heard, whatever. Find out how to get Strongium to make, the long story short, Strongium, the tea bag, whatever, in the next episode. So check back. Make sure to like, subscribe, favourite, whatever. I'm terrible at introductions, I apologise. I'm just going to say bye. Bye!